Atau udah deh. Eh, yang mana ya? Ini ya? Ini. Kayaknya deh. Gue mau lanjut nonton ini dulu sih. Kemarin kan gue udah nonton 2 match. Sisa ini. Ini udah kayak fun.
Good morning, ranked chatters. Good morning, nerdy. Good morning, everybody. It's great to be back in the booth again. Thank you so much to Curry and Parker for opening up the day. And we are now here, nerdy, to finish off the day, the last 2 games of the first half of our round of 16 bracket today. Dugal versus Keenan and EDCR versus V-Strid. Nerdy, how you feeling?
I could not be more excited. I love those first opening 2 games, and I don't know. I'm just looking forward to watching Dugal, to watching Keenan, to watching EDCR and V-Strid. It's going to be a great first day to close it out, Feinberg.
No, I think it's going to be some great Minecraft. I mean, I was watching the first 2 games here also, and even though 3-0,
Perkenalannya lama banget. Langsung match.
Sea of these numbers here. And Duke does ban the Desert Temple. Keenan bans the Rune Portal as well. Wow. So both the
Ooh, interesting.
And notably give low food. Duke's going to pick the BT. His best average, 80% win rate. It is interesting that both the low food seats are gone. You would think that maybe Keenan would have wanted to play the Rune Portal, having such fast mechanics. Like if you've watched those set seed runs, man, it is something different. Like it is something completely different. The mechanics that Keenan and the other set seed runners have. Like I'm very surprised he's banning the Rune Portal here.
We will have to see what he has in store for us. I think the BT pick, as you said, totally makes sense here. Maybe just starting off confidently, right? On his fastest average time. I think that totally makes sense. Dugal, of course, has been a former RSG world record holder. Of course, that, there's lots of stuff to talk about with Duke. But we've got sort of what I'm trying to get at here is we've got SSG versus RSG, arguably Feinberg. That's what I'm thinking here. SSG world record holder versus RSG former world record holder. It's just I'm so excited for this match.
And no AA representation, bro.
That's okay. That's okay. We don't need that. We don't need that.
And the Desert Temple. What can you do? Both the runners putting the GL in the chat, getting to our BT seed. And really what we're looking for here is how these runners are going to handle their crossing the island, what trees they're going to go to, and then how we're going to leave the island and look for that ravine. Because both these runners find the spike basically instantly. Very easy and ranked. Removes all the dungeons, all the mine shafts, all the ocean ruins around spawn. So basically impossible to get baited by a fake spike. Sort of what they're called. As long as you get that big orange, sort of where you're headed. And it's not the best tools either. I guess we don't have a good axe. I mean, maybe the TNT placement matters a lot here if you don't want to make a stone axe, but exposed stone for both these runners here looks like we're probably going to be getting a stone axe, diamond sword, pretty standard tools.
Gold shovel as well. You love to see it. Just a little bit faster there. Oh wait, maybe Keenan.
Kenapa nggak bikin golden shovel?
He's going for the stone shovel. Yeah. Fair enough. So slightly different routing there from these 2 runners, but shouldn't necessarily matter. As Keenan is out first.
Yeah. A little bit better routing on that stone, maybe, and it did come down to that TNT placement as well. I think Duke got 8 logs and Keenan got 11 from placing that TNT down. So Duke had to go grab 2 logs there on the side to have enough explosives for maybe a double blaze bed. I mean, we have 2 TNTs, so not
lebih susah ngambil kode SSG atau
SSG. Maybe some weird side setups, just having that wood in case you need it. And Keenan's going to be in the nether first here.
Ooh, but Duke makes up a lot of time in the portal, I believe, there, so able to catch up some time.
Lebih duluan Canon nih.
First try flint means that the stone shovel craft did not matter whatsoever.
Tapi tergantung ininya sih.
Maybe able to catch up on the terrain nav. That's something that he's notably very good at. Block movement, things like that. Getting 2 bastions is definitely a strength of Dugal. So we'll have to see if he makes up any time here. Maybe, I don't know. It's hard to say, but definitely possibly saved a second or 2.
Okay.
Nothing super significant here. This is stables. Notably, I don't think either runner
sama. Okay.
Got a great glimpse of what these other ramparts are looking like. This is right triple, so we might just be sending triple the gap from this situation. If it's a double in the middle, we could be sending it through the middle here. Let's see. It's a single, so we could be sending it down the terrain. Duke is looking at the terrain there. But there was some netherrack. We'll see how these runners handle. There goes Keenan right here, digging through this netherrack. And you got to be careful of your health here. 3 hearts. Duke on 8.
Yeah, for sure.
tengah
just
dia.
scary. You know, you fall down, hard for the piglins to see the gold
Oke,
right
ada
away.
pukul. Itu ada
But both these
piglin.
runners are keeping
Mati,
themselves
mati,
alive.
mati.
Half
Oh.
a heart, I should say, for
Oh.
Keenan. Wow.
My God, yeah.
But he's
Scary
fine
stuff.
Aman dia.
for
You got on
now.
3 hearts as well. The straight
Oh my God,
piglin,
Dude has a
this could be
straight
actually
pig.
really awkward. Gonna lose a few
And not only is
seconds.
it awkward for
Lebih unggul
health,
Dugal
but
sekarang
the
nih.
time, right? Like now he killed the piglin, and not only did that take time, but he's one piglin down, which could lead to having to wait for an extra trade cycle, right? Like if you're here in the bastion for a
Lama
minute,
nih.
that piglin's going to give you 10 gold worth of items.
Oh enggak, bayangan
That's
lagi
enough
ngacuin.
for like an entire cycle with the rest of the piglins. So that could be a potential 10 to 15 second loss for Duke there. Just the piglin decided to wander down. Nothing he could have done.
A bit unlucky there.
Ya,
But
hancurinnya
still,
bayangan.
Keenan
Baru
playing the
tahu
seed
gue
very
bisa kayak
smoothly
gini.
so far. Definitely taking I mean, maybe not smoothly is the right word. It was a little bit sketchy, but he's playing it very quickly, regardless. As we see the pearls look good. 13 obby is what I'm keeping an eye on. That's probably going to be the pace lock here.
Yeah.
Let's see, we're up to 15 now.
18 for
so
Duke.
Bikin bet?
18 for
Oh,
both
enggak.
runners,
Oh,
I should
TNT ada
say.
2, aman.
19 for Duke. And we
19
do
for
have
Duke
2
somehow.
TNT. We have 2 TNT
Satu
and a
obsidian
diamond
lagi.
sword, so we don't need any pre-craft.
Dugal
Duke
udah
at 20,
keluar.
he's going to be leaving right now.
Here we
Keenan
go.
20 as well. And both these runners saw the fortress to the right of the bastion here, so we're going to be leaving out the way we came, getting to that open terrain.
Rutenya barengan
No,
aja.
I
Aku
think
gak
it's
tahu
a
itu.
little ahead.
Rute
Well,
itu
ahead.
bisa
I
lebih
don't know
cepat.
how, but he pulled ahead somehow. Just a little bit faster somehow. I guess just with the dealing with the trades and
Lebih
whatnot.
unggul
Despite
Dugal,
having
oke.
the issue with that piglin, is going to be purling onto the fortress just a few seconds ahead.
Both these
Sama-
runners on the fort.
oh, enggak
Keenan
deh.
playing a little bit more for strays here, and look at the blazes he's got to deal with that skeleton, but the blaze helps him out there. And I will say Keenan's on low.
2 per 2.
because He took a lot of damage in the bastion.
3
but
per
if
2
you're
jatuh.
playing this fortress clean, not going to be that big of a deal. He did drop a rod though. As I was
3 per
talking
3
over
loh
that,
padahal.
one rod fell off of the fort for Keenan
Wow.
on these strays. And
Oke,
so he has
3
a lot, like,
per
ahead by a
4.
significant
4
amount
per...
on these blaze kills. 5
3 per
strays so
5.
far. Duke is set up at this spawner. So Keenan is just ahead on this fort by a little bit, but that one rod could matter a lot.
Itu ada
If
double
that
spawner.
sixth
TP,
rod
TP,
comes in
TP.
really late,
Dua
like
lagi.
the gap between the 6th and the 7th rod, I should say, has a lot of blazes in it.
Lebih
Duke could lose
unggul
a ton
kanan
of time
sekarang.
here. In this
Nggak mau
fort.
blend
We saw
atau
that happen
mau
in the
double
Rannick
pick?
and Hacks match. Rannick having to go for a 7th rod, losing his entire lead off of it.
Yeah, 100%.
Oh, sama sekarang
So
nih.
4 rods for both runners here. Expect to see some pre-crafts happen soon.
Ton
Bikin
of
bet.
explosives.
And exactly 20 obby. So, and no misclicks, or no misplaces, please. That would be bad. 5 rods here for Doog. Looks like Keenan is building the portal. I believe this blazer, the
5
next
per
one,
5.
drop the 5th rod. There you
5.
go.
6. Oke, sip.
And
we
the
know.
6th for Keenan, so no
Doesn't matter.
punish there.
Kanan
doesn't matter. So
lebih
the,
Duke has
unggul
the
sekarang nih.
blazes also. I'm not entirely sure about the pre-craft situation. I saw the explosives in Keenan's
Udah
inventory.
pindah, maksudnya pindah.
But for Duke, I'm not sure. He does have them as well. So very similar situation for both these runners. But the health, Nerdy, could matter a lot.
1,7.
1,700 strongholds. So going to see both these runners hunger resetting down here. But potentially could have helped Duke a lot if he had to.
Gila,
if he
mindsetnya
could dodge
sama
his
aja.
hunger reset, being a couple hearts up. But can't have that swing in his favor here. But he is still ahead, Nerdy. He's kept his lead from the fort. Now he has to kill another blaze. Gets the rod right away, though, so does keep the lead heading to Cords. But not by that much. Keenan's able to throw this.
Wait, what? Lebih
Only
unggul si Dugal?
7 or 8 seconds separating these runners, and that's a lower pearl from Duke, so
Siapa
Keenan
yang
lands
kesongol
on
duluan?
top of the fort here, which it doesn't look like he did either, and he's in the lava, so it's actually a worse pearl
Ooh.
than what Duke threw.
That is unfortunate. Losing a few seconds
Kanan,
there to the
oke, siap.
lava, but Duke here
Lebih
looking
unggul
like
Dugal.
he's just finding the coordinates, the exact place that he needs to build his portal at.
Ya, lebih unggul Dugal.
That's perfect
Looks like
terrain.
he's off
You're
by
gonna come down
one
to the
block here.
nav. Oh,
Oh,
falls.
Nerman jatuh.
A bit awkward.
I think that he's trying to scaffold off this terrain. I like that play. It gets him lower as well.
Eh, ini bisa di situ atau di ender portal?
Potentially.
Bisa di
Can
situ
just rip
aja.
that and
Karena lu
starter
butuh
or
ender
rip
pearl.
that faster in the portal room if he wants to. Keenan
Sama
falls there
juga.
as well. Same situation. He's not going to pearl the side of the terrain as Duke looks for his spike, and he's not loving what he sees so
I
far.
thought I saw a spike down mid. Maybe I'm mistaken. Like right off
Kanan.
the rip. Oh, there we
Kanan.
go. Yeah, off to the
Nice
left is
spike
what I
top
saw.
left. He's gonna try to
Kanan,
commit to that,
kanan,
yeah.
kanan.
Keenan's building under
Nah,
here.
itu.
Look at this. Under the lava building.
That we set,
Didn't
oke.
misplace, but this might not hit
Ooh, interesting.
starter. Specifically for
Cakep
Keenan.
banget
he's
itu
under,
that resetnya.
Under here. Could just
Well,
be the
doesn't
variance
matter.
that he
Kiri,
needs, though,
kiri.
right? Are you closer to
Yeah.
the portal room? Are you
Atas ya?
deeper in the stronghold, potentially? Getting better.
Oh
nav,
my
but Duke's
God.
in the PR, so it doesn't matter even if Keenan is farther ahead. In the Stronghold.
57 masih possible.
057, I believe. Is going to be a little bit
Oh,
tight,
oke
potentially.
oke menang
But it's
Dugal.
front. We should be getting there. We have so many explosives.
Menang
We
Dugal,
don't need
menang
to push
Dugal.
the height. Keenan's not in the end. So as long as we hit that 0, don't need to be doing anything crazy here. If you're Doog. No triple beds, no 2+2. And he's just going to be taking it safe here.
Ya, menang Dugal. GG.
Re-rotation potentially. No, not quite. But does
again,
have to do one more.
Dan, yep.
Yeah,
Itu dia.
doesn't matter.
Okay.
He just has that lead off of the nav. And I mean, he built his portal up. Keenan built it in the lava, opted to not build up or not use that terrain. And that's, I mean, Duke was ahead, right? So it's hard to say if that fully mattered, but he did spend a lot of
Oh,
time.
gagal.
Spike wasn't the cleanest. So if Keenan got
Gagal
a better
lagi.
spike and was able to, throw a couple better pearls to terrain, maybe build his portal up and not miss in the
GG.
cave below, could have went in Keenan's favor there. Up to the end of that seed, right? It was very, very close.
100% there. We
Got
see
it in, yeah.
entering the end, 720, incredibly good pace. Keenan, I mean, yeah, like you said, 20
Waktu
seconds behind.
waktunya
Still
Stronghold
sub 8
bayangan
man
loh.
enter is not bad whatsoever. I will note though, the thing that I think we were talking about before is Keenan had a good overworld. So there's definitely something there that Keenan can build some confidence off of. Entering 2 seconds before Doog, there's still, he obviously lost time in the Bastion there, losing 5 seconds, but at the end of the day, I feel like there's still a lot, he's still competing with Doog at a very high level, right? And so I definitely don't think it's not like he got completely crushed or anything like that. So moving into these next seeds, I think he's just got to keep playing consistent and hope that maybe Duke makes a mistake.
I actually think it's the opposite too. Like if we can stay in these seeds for a little bit longer, like 2 seconds in the Nether, sure. Like it's micro. And the micro matters when the whole seed is perfect, right? Like if no runner makes a big mistake, that's when the micro matters, right? Like the second you're going to save in the Stronghold, the second you're going to save on your pre-crafts. So he's keeping that pace in the Nether. Enter towards the Bastion as well, no time.
Dugal lebih kencang di Nether ya.
Is that because Duke maybe had 1 or 2 extra pigs? Like, is it because Keenan took a little bit of damage and had to wait to heal to play it safe? Like, I'm not sure. But look at the Fortress Defining Stronghold split. Keenan saves 3 seconds, and Duke had to kill a Blaze when he came back to the Nether. Keenan didn't. It just came down to Keenan's mechanics on that measuring split. I didn't fully track how he lost so much time measuring eyes. Maybe he had to throw 2. I know Duke got a hunger reset, so that can't be sort of the time loss there. But the main thing on the seed is that 30-second difference between the blind and the eye spy. Because Keenan saved time at the Stronghold. He saved 8 seconds. Even though he missed lower, he got his
ya
spike
kesalahan dia
better.
tuh di mana deh?
The lava pearl that he threw.
Coba analisa. Adakah analisa?
Really afford to make. Let's.
Tidak ada analisa.
Getting used to the whole playoffs experience, the nerves, the vibes, everything. Let's see what seed type Keenan's picked for us for seed 2. It's between Village and Shipwreck.
Pillets.
Heading to the Village. No Ocean seed again, even though he was faster on the Ocean Enter. Had better TNT placement, better crafting on the island, got to that ravine first. By a pretty significant amount too, right? Dude caught up, I feel like 2 or 3 seconds maybe on the portal itself. But we're sending it to a Village.
Ini nggak live soul. Baca judulnya bang.
I hope so. That would be awesome. Big fan. Big fan of those. Big fan of anything that's weird. I always love seeing the top runners play on weird seeds. But
iya, jatuh ke lava itu.
It's just gonna be
dia harus nge-build up itu makan waktu 5 detik.
I think the weird seeds are fun in moderation, right? Like you wouldn't want to have an entire an entire bracket, right, where like the forts are in the wall, or like there's 3 bastions at spawn, or you're playing.
Now Curry Way, he would host a tournament like that. I'm just saying. I've got to call him out. Sorry. No, but
I mean, that's the point of the no reset invitational, right?
Yeah,
classic.
Langsung lihat itu, langsung lihat blacksmith.
Okay. We like the fast seeds too. And technically
speaking,
you get 20 obby here.
Oh, enggak ngambil. Oke, ngambil kayu dulu. Why not? Oke, why not?
It's 4.
5 iron ya.
Something. Is there a
bikin pickaxe sama gunting kan?
Yeah, I don't know.
Probably has to kill the
benar.
golem here. Gonna craft some shears, which of course you can do because the golem's guaranteed to drop 4.
Wow, Duke's getting 6. Yeah, he's making a stone sword. I've seen him do this. It's interesting. It's similar to the iron sword play. I actually meant to look at this a while ago.
Lebih cepat nggak ya?
Go to the wiki. I don't know the difference between the stone and the iron sword.
Beda 1 damage doang kan?
Isn't it 5 versus 6 damage?
Yeah, it's 5 or 6 damage, and the speed is the same for every sword. But that 5
bukannya bisa naik ya?
the breakpoint
Enggak, no,
doesn't
okay.
matter because the axe crit does 13.5.
Kayaknya lebih
So you need to do
kecepatan pedang ya.
6.5 with a sword. So the stone sword crit
Lihat
will do
nih.
7.5 and it works. So it's the same exact
Dougal
idea
belum bikin
as the,
bed,
holding an
belum
iron
bikin
sword or
bucket.
making an iron sword or
Dan
whatever.
dia ada gravel, oke. Si Canon ada gravel.
Dude, as we're yapping, this is a crazy shift in the seed. Dude has to go so
Oh,
far
itu
in the
ada wind
swamp
portal
for
tuh, nggak mau
gravel,
kesana
'cause,
kan?
the swamps
Oke,
themselves
dia mau
don't
gunting dulu.
generate gravel. It's just sort of the river biome, and I'm honestly shocked that there was gravel that deep in the swamp. But Keenan found gravel 1 block exposed in the side of a like a hill, not
Ambil
even
air
a
dulu,
mountain.
oke.
Just like see the stone that Duke is
Yeah.
jumping up
Tenggelam,
right now,
oke,
there's
sama
just
kayak gue lakuin
next
juga.
to some
See
stone
that?
there.
That's
So
excellent
Yeah.
fight from Keenan.
but Keenan doesn't seem to know where the lava pool is.
Tadi ada wind
exactly.
portal nggak sih?
I'm not sure if Duke knows either, but Keenan just boated across the
never
swamp,
mind, nemu dia.
now heading to a lava pool. So maybe he saw this from far away, and it looks like Duke's heading to the same lava.
Lebih
Once
unggul
again,
Dougal,
ahead in the
Canon.
overworld. I mean, it came down really to just that gravel, but still, I mean, that's once
I
again.
mean, this is a significant amount of time though as well, right? And I mean, maybe not as much as we
Okay.
thought because he did just have to
Ya, lebih unggul
grind
Canon.
gravel. So
No,
he
never
had,
mind.
like, 3 seconds
Beda
and I
2
realized
detik.
he didn't get it from the mountain.
Beda 2
So-
detik, oke.
He's ahead though, Nerdy. Like you said, that doesn't change what you said. It's just I thought he was going to be ahead by 15 seconds, and now he's only ahead by 3.
Iya, 3 detik lah.
But
3
if you're ahead
detik.
by 3 seconds when you kill the dragon, you win the seed, right? Like it is important. It is good for the mental as well, knowing that you're
MCS
ahead
yang-
against a 2 times playoff winner.
Nanti
Again,
dulu, gue masih pengen lihat sini sih.
look at this decision from Keenan. Look at this.
Yeah.
He's going down.
Nggak ke atas. Oh, Manhunt.
Totally different decision making.
Wow.
Oh,
And even
obsidian.
then,
Oh,
there's so
11
much audio in that
obsidian.
outside chest. Oh my god.
Oh. Mining oke, jaga-jaga siapa tahu nggak ada dapat bagus, oke.
Placing the flint and steel. Now he's gonna get.
Yeah, I
to
just think this is gonna. He has 14 obby Nerdy, and maybe this play is correct, even
Ini perbedaan rute nih.
without getting the obby there, because you have 4 obby from the blacksmith. Maybe the odds that you're getting 16 from the bottom
Karena
of housing
sampai
instead of 20.
nge-pro,
Like
okay.
that's the big idea with top down, right? As Manhunt's just the faster route. It gets you more pigs, gets you your trades done faster. Like look at how
Sejak-
fast Keenan is
Buset.
heading down this bastion, getting into these gold blocks compared to Duke. Right? He
Lebih
saved
bagus
10
Manhunt.
seconds starting the trades. The thing is, Duke's looted all the double, the triple chests at the top of the bastion, which is just more chests than there are at Manhunt. And it's easier for Duke to leave out of the bottom of the bastion than for Keenan to leave out of the top. It's faster for Duke to get the outside chests. So you're covering more bases.
Pernah
when you're
kejadian
playing
beton kah
top down.
waktu turnenya kayak mati gitu.
But Manhunt
Turnamen
is just
sebelumnya
faster.
ada.
Keenan hit Obby out of the outside chest, so he's just going to be able to leave this bastion faster, unless for some reason he has like no pigs. But I'm looking
Bednya
at his
diambil
point,
kah atau
looking
udah
at the trades
diambil?
that he has.
Oh, ada. Bet
I
aman
feel
berarti.
like Keenan's going to be
Ya udah,
so
tinggal
ahead
ngurusin
leaving this bastion.
Jan.
Like we'll
Ya,
see how it
udah
actually
selesai,
turns
udah
out,
selesai.
but-
Duke pearl hanging. I think we're gonna see
Udah
that
selesai?
from Keenan as well, but a little bit.
Gue belum lihat
Keenan is deploying. I
obsidiannya
think
sih.
Keenan is leaving.
Is he just leaving?
Oh,
Keenan is
enderpearlnya.
leaving.
Oh, never mind.
Totally right. Wow, look at that. Yeah.
He is
Semenit
pearling
doang
and
anjay di
He does
bastion.
have the pearling out, so like he doesn't have to run out and use this time that Keenan just did. So
Oh,
he's leaving.
beda
as
10
well.
detik.
Wait, there's Duke, and I think he's like a second
Yeah.
behind once again.
Beda 5
Yeah,
detik malah.
honestly, didn't really lose any time to the top down versus Manhunt play, which
Yeah.
is a bit surprising to me. But Keenan's kept his lead into the fort.
Banyak
That's
enderpearl.
a very good
Oke.
point. Though. Yeah, that's a very good point.
I do still like Duke's play.
Mainnya
better,
harus
though, right? If
agresif
Keenan
sih
didn't get the
emang.
outside obby from that Manhunt chest, like he would just be raw behind because he didn't really
Blast
save any
bet.
time on this bastion.
Sip, langsung padamin api.
It's so interesting. It's such an
sword.
in-depth. It's such an in-depth part of the run. I know Duke could save time on the stone sword here. I'm surprised he mines 2 cobble. I haven't done the math on the time that the sword saves for each individual blaze kill, but like it does just take time to mine 2 cobble. I've seen Duke craft a stone sword on desert temple seeds because you blow up the TNT at the bottom of the temple. You have like 20 cobble, right? Like you have.
Tons
it.
of water
Here he had
kah?
to go out of his way to mine 2 cobble to actually craft that sword. Like sometimes people will craft
Bikin
an
bow.
iron sword from the iron in the bastion, and then that's not really like you're not
Gak
going out of your way
ada
to get
itu
that
ya.
iron.
Kenapa dibuang baunya?
It must still be
I kind
faster.
of like it. I don't know. I mean, if it, I mean,
Bikin
I
bot
assume
tapi
Duke's
dibuang.
just doing the faster thing, you know.
Notice
and
gak ada? Semoga aja di
respect
notice.
the
Oh,
commitment
it
and
saves
it's
time
raw.
on the golem kill. That's an interesting thought. Stone
Yeah,
sword
yeah.
faster than. Forgot that you have to kill the golem in the village. That's.
I
Oh, ada
thought
yang
that was
bawahnya.
the
Gua
main
nggak
reason he
notice.
did it. Oh my, this fiber guy.
No, I thought it was for the blazes, dude.
Sorry. Sorry.
Lebih unggul Canon
We have
sekarang nih.
6 rods already here for Doog. 2 stacks of pearls. It's looking great.
But
There's
Keenan's
6
blind
pearls,
at
1 anchor.
Dua
How many
IY.
Keenan has? I didn't see how many he has.
Keenan has 12. He's out first. I don't know if he's
1,2.
pre-crafted though. He built his portal on the blaze spawner, like on the soul sand. So I don't know. He is pre-crafted.
No.
He fell off. He fell off with the portal. He fell off again.
Oh my
This
god.
is the micro that Duke needs to get back in this seed.
Duke does have a 50%, so he has to remeasure going down.
Keenan did have to throw 2 eyes also, so this is evening out. This isn't like ahead for Duke, but Keenan is ahead going to Cord still. I don't know how he played the fort so much faster. It seemed like both the runners just went to the spawner and blazed better the spawner.
Ini tergantung siapa yang masuk Stronghold duluan sih. Sama nemuin portal.
Then Duke started measuring.
Sekarang waktunya sama.
And it's beautiful Cord decision. But a little bit different from both these runners. They're different coins.
Beda ya koordinatnya.
Different coins right now.
You're right.
Oh.
And Duke did have a mismeasure.
Keenan missed on 2 eyes.
2 eye. Miss.
Again.
Yeah, so I think so Duke had to measure 2 because the first one was like a 50-50.
Keenan also measured 2 eyes.
I don't know what happened.
Keenan also measured 2.
Yeah,
I don't know what happened.
His errors are really high, it looks like, maybe. I'm not exactly sure, but that's what it seems like to me.
Unusually low. Yeah, I see the error message. I can't read the numbers with the quality on the cams that we have. We'll have to send it to Fulham and see. Maybe there's some desync. Maybe he hit the plus instead of minus button like Ranik did earlier. But another mismeasure today from a runner in the round of 16. Wow. I mean, Duke's not finding the...
Ada mindset sih, jadinya tabrak ini.
It's not over, but it's just such a time loss to miss the Stronghold entirely because
koordinatnya mah beda.
all the way up.
Si Canon salah
ngitung. He doesn't even have the right chords. He has to throw another eye. If it breaks and it's a 0 eye, he just loses.
Menang si Dugal menang. Tergantung ya lihat nih.
And it is a 0 eye. So if the eye breaks here, it's really bad for
Depan? Naga depan? Naga belakang, oke.
It did break, so Keenan has lost the seed. I think even if Duke misses the 0 and dies, Keenan can't enter the end without going back to the fortress.
Yeah, this would be quite a disaster, I'd say.
But I don't think Duke's gonna mess up.
Masa ya 3-0
here. We'll see.
First bed looks good. Gets the bow ready. There's the double bed. Okay, this should be a 3 rotation, surely.
Dah.
And there we have it. And honestly, I think that's for the best for Keenan even.
You don't want to know it's a 0 eye. You don't want to know.
Yeah. I feel like if he went through the pain of having to play that this seed, that could be really bad for the mental. He's just got to lock in and get a reverse sweep if he wants to take this series, Feinberg.
I can't believe he missed. I mean, maybe just not adjusting the offsets correctly or something.
Ngecek matanya.
But he had the lead for almost the whole seed.
Yep.
Even with that, though, like, dia kan udah pernah namatin udah juara 1 di turnamen sebelumnya.
Finding Stronghold 20 seconds.
Lawan final boss aja.
And they both had to like do this ocean upwards pearl. Keenan fell off his portal, I guess, right? So he maybe lost 5 to 10 seconds. But even with that, they were building their portal at the same time, and they weren't like 100 blocks away from each other. They were like, we saw on the screen, like on when Dougal was building, we saw.
Kegagalan miss aja sih itu jeleknya. Ini ada ini nih.
I mean, you never
ada penjelasan dah.
Uh-oh. I'll do this real fast. Uh-oh. I'm trolling. I'm sorry. I was ready, but I was only ready-ish, guys. I'm sorry. You have
yang karena mau kalah dari Stronghold mulu. Nah, ini penjelasannya kayaknya.
During these calls, so I can't exactly know when I'm getting sent over to the main screen. My sincerest apologies for a little bit of a technical hiccup there. The reason that I was ready-ish is because I was going to try and figure out exactly which coordinates were correct for Keenan. But after throwing 2 eyes, we had 4 separate possible coordinates that could have been correct. Now, let's show this first throw. After boating, we see the first throw, and he measures it perfectly.
Okay.
Notice that here, we have what is known as -2, okay?
Minus
so the
2
pixel
itu
that we
kan.
are trying to measure is 2 pixels over to the left. But we have some eye wiggle here, meaning that it switches between being 2 pixels and 1 pixel. You can kind of see it. Hopefully, I can try and pause it on a frame where it wiggles. I don't know if I'm gonna have that luxury.
Tuh, tadi tuh.
You can see it just.
Dia ada
Can I get
chance
the right
buat jadi
frame?
1
No,
pixel.
I can't. Hopefully you guys can see it wiggling there between the 2 and the 1.
Emang kadang tuh
offset.
annoying sih kalau di notice. Kalau gue
Now,
notice juga
Kenan
annoying.
notices this.
Pasnya mata.
Firstly, inputs -2 into his calculator up here, and gets a 98% accuracy at 1100 away. Then he changes to -1 and notices a 96% accuracy at 1043. So, decides to go for a second eye throw. And after throwing this second eye, he's getting a +1 and a +2.
Dia nggak minusin.
You'll see it for just a second.
Oh,
I don't even
minusin
think that second play caught it. Here you go. So we're at a -1, -2 wiggle. So we have -1, but it also was -2. Again, the same wiggle both times between -1 pixel and -2 pixels for both eyes.
Yeah, aku
and I
miss.
think Kanan might have low-rolled the 75% chance of getting it wrong both times. Or I guess the 25% chance of getting it wrong both times. Because this is accurately 100% said that we are this far away. So we've had a double eye wiggle moment, which is very unfortunate. And I don't know if you can completely put that on Kenan here. I'm not sure whether he checked between the -1 and the -2. We can't really see it in this clip. He instantly, once the Ninja Brain bot refreshes, he's already at -2 here. But it was wiggling between both. Unfortunately, that's the sort of thing that can happen on, in games like this. And 99 times out of 100, you're just going to send when it says 100%, even if you do get the standard deviation message beneath.
Ya sih, dia dapat error sih, tapi dia tetap pede.
You can notice that the error for I1 is very high when we know that there was a wiggle in that eye as well.
Nggak hoki aja berarti.
Wiggles for Kenan.
So C2.
Have a column.
Set ketiga. Kapal.
If Duke lost this, like what?
Bisa miss ada chance rupanya.
I don't know like a better word for that. Like if you're up.
Apa tadi tulisannya?
It's like what?
I have my eyes won't wiggle this time.
Do you just call it a choke? I don't know like a better word for that.
BO berapa? 3. Kayaknya kalau si Dugal menang
I
udah.
just don't know a better word. I don't know. Because it's called a reverse sweep. Like
langsung tenggelam lebih cepat
ya. That's a fine name, no?
A clutch maybe.
Ya, langsung tenggelam lebih cepat aja.
Swept. Nah, swept. That's the word.
Ambil makan, sip.
Oh, okay.
Nggak dicek kok itunya.
Wow,
celana.
That's what you're asking there.
Already a crazy, interesting moment of the seat so far. Duke didn't grab the wheat.
What?
Nah, ngambil itu.
So big misplay.
Yeah, I mean the chest was full and there were a ton of poisonous potatoes, and they looked the same. Like they looked similar.
Bukannya
colors,
poison potato nggak bakalan ada ya? Poison potato ada sih.
He just didn't grab the wheat. Like he's just down 4 bread, and like sure, 48 rotten flesh is a lot of food, but like. Purling
lebih unggul Dugal.
Slow on rotten flesh healing. Like you'll heal the hearts, but over minutes, you'll heal the hearts, not over seconds, which is what you need. Purling.
Nope, lebih unggul Kenan.
2 coordinates up the.
Nah, memang lebih unggul Dugal.
So beyond just
I'd
say the big thing to focus on in this seed with this mistake from Doog is how much damage is Duke going to take, right? Any little bit of fall damage, any hits from piglins, anything like that is going to be a massive time loss compared to Kenan. So that's what I'm personally keeping an eye on. And yeah, like you said, Feinberg, if there's a lot of pearl opportunities,
one block deep ini gimana nih?
To make up time on Duke, lots of things like that. But on top of that, if this seed is just slow in general, I'd say that's a massive advantage for Kenan. So we'll have to see the Nether. That's going to be the interesting thing here. But if this is a slow and arduous Nether, that could be a really good sign for Kenan.
Nanti belum ada.
This is the second Ocean seed we played today, and the second time that Kenan's lost a significant amount of time to the portal. This one a lot worse than seed 1 because he messed up his first portal entirely.
Dua blunder.
He completely messed it up. So pretty behind entering the Nether, and both runners messed up the clutch. which is more significant for Duke than it is for Keenan, but it's still significant for Keenan because the four bread is not a lot of bread. Like, it's way better than having 0, but that's still not the most amount of food to fast heal. Like, having to eat 1 or 2 in the Bastion itself is not the best situation. They both missed the boat.
Kenapa satu ini doang?
Interesting situation.
Duke going for... It looks like just single triple here, if I'm not mistaken.
No,
enggak double
left
single.
Triple here is buried, and
double
Keenan
triple.
just checked it and saw, and so they're both going to be.
Why did I just totally saw that wrong. I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
But yeah, no. So I fully thought that he missaw it, and then I actually missaw it. It's okay.
Single triple in playoffs would be devious.
I know. I was like, what the hell is going on? But
Speedrun ada tutorial. Ada Clement sempat bikin
gold
kok.
thrown to the piglins from that left side triple. So now getting lots of obbies. So that's definitely good for.
Only 9 though. I mean, there's got to be more, and there's 15 in that chest already, so it should be good. But double triple falters when the trades are not good, and then your opponent potentially does triple the gap. But Duke's got 31 obby from just the or 30 obby from just the chests. I don't think he's leaving here. Looking for a good pearl hang to cords, or to the fort, I should say. Not cords.
Yep.
The fort is at coordinates, I guess, but that's not what I meant. Gonna be checking his trades here and potentially leaving. And Keenan hasn't pearl hung.
11 pearls?
Keenan doesn't even have pearls from the trades yet at all. He has no pearls in his inventory. Duke has 15.
Hone sword again.
Keenan's committing to bringing them down to the gap. I don't know what Duke's gonna do. Duke's just gonna leave. Duke got more pearls.
Yeah, no, Duke's got like plenty.
What the fuck happened, anjing? Gue baru buka HP sebentar.
Did he lose a pearl trade or 2 on some distraction goal?
Huh?
Pick
I'm
up?
not sure, but oh my god, Duke taking a bunch of damage there, falling down and messing up the block clutch. And like we said, Feinberg, look at this. I mean, 4.5 hearts here.
I think it doesn't matter too. I just don't think it matters too much unless he dies now, because look how much time Keenan's losing in the Bastion. And explosive situation is the only thing I would say. Like, looking at, can Duke hit a 0 cycle with the amount of explosives he has? I'd be curious to keep a close eye on his string, his glowstone. Entire situation. That's the difference that Keenan needs, because he is just so far behind on the seed now.
I think he just lost like an 8 trade. That's the only thing I can think. Because he's getting pearls. I think he has less still, even though he went down into the thing. I think Duke has 13 and he had 16 and 11, and right now Keenan doesn't have that. Even though he went all the way to the gap.
Yeah, Keenan has 20, so he must have missed a distraction trade somewhere.
I'm so confused.
And he hasn't found the best terrain to the spawner either, just finally spawning out on his screen.
Aduh, and depannya jelek.
Keenan just didn't pick the pearls up or something. But how many explosives Duke has? Is that 3 bed 2 anchor?
300 block. Oh.
Sure.
I'm not sure. I mean, maybe Keenan didn't.
Low.
Maybe Keenan didn't elevate his trades. Maybe he didn't lose any to distraction. Maybe he just didn't pick up the trades in the hole itself and was just picking them up as the piglins were throwing it to him. I don't know where the pearls went. I have no idea where the pearls went.
Yeah, I'm trying to think too. I feel like that specific route, there's not a lot of opportunity to distract the piglins with gold. So I'm curious to watch that back. But
it's just that's the only thing that my brain could go to. Is
minimal yang dapat tuh 2
at the
stack
top
sih.
of the triple, he had to distract someone or something. I don't know, just insane situation.
Dua lagi.
In the Stronghold. I mean, look at the pace. Look, 6 flat Stronghold. Wow. It's gonna be a sub 8, not just a sub 9. But the spikes are not good for Duke. These spikes are way too big. I like that one on the right.
Kanan sih ya.
For a bit there, but he's got some sort of overlapping spawner situation here. The problem is I feel like Keenan is too far behind. It could come down to the 0 cycle, though. We saw Keenan double bed that spawner, so it's possible he has so many explosives that he's comfortable double bedding and going for the 0. I don't know. You know, if it's a side setup, Duke might not be able to get enough damage on the dragon to have a fast chase down, or even want to go for the 0 in the first place. So the seed is very much not over, even though Duke has got a big lead into this Stronghold.
Enggak.
Yeah, no, 100%. And I think also this Stronghold is a little bit weird and potentially could give a variance edge to Keenan. If we see some a luckier nav or maybe a more skillful nav, depending on how you want to put it. But it looks like Duke is struggling a lot.
Bener
in
nggak
this-
sih
in this
tadi di
Stronghold,
kiri
and so
bukan di sana?
we'll have to see. I mean, it looks like there's maybe
Ini
two,
Kenan nih comeback nggak nih?
at least one fake spike, potentially two.
Keenan's here
Kenan
now,
langsung
sending
ngesan ke
top
kiri.
left.
I don't know
Going
if Duke's
farther,
sent
Duke
this.
hasn't been here. This is the first time Duke is going this direction.
Kejauhan si Kenan kejauhan.
And Duke's like explored a lot more of this stronghold, but he hasn't explored the right way yet. So all it takes is Keenan to just go where the portal room is, like duh. But like that's all it takes, right? Like it doesn't matter that
Ini
Duke's been
Stronghold
in
apa
here
anjing?
for longer. Like his odds of finding it go up and up the longer he's been here more than Keenan. But Keenan just needs to go the right way. Great spike down the stairs. Is it this light source? It's not. Both these
Bukan
runners
kejauhan
still
ini.
nothing. Duke's here as well.
You're gonna play the
Is
safe
it-
and hunger reset.
Is it a zombie spawner situation? Is it just some crazy spider spawner mob jank now? Like the more you are in the stronghold, the more that the preemptive gets harder
baca
and harder,
pojok
the
kanan
more
bawah.
that mobs get in the way.
Intinya kalau itunya gede,
Did Duke
itu
commit
dia.
down this staircase?
Ada tutorial tapi singkis.
Keenan's
Clement
down
sempet
right now,
bikin
I'm
deh,
not
tapi
sure.
nggak tahu dah itu
Duke going
bisa atau
down
kagak
double stairs here.
tutorialnya.
So unclear where the
Oh,
problem
never mind.
is. Duke
There it is.
finally
Duke
finds
gagal
it off
menang
of that
harusnya.
initial spike that he got just a bit ago. And he's got 4 beds and 2 anchors, so 6 explosive. Keenan has
6
3
explosive
beds and
nih ya,
2 anchors.
58.
Duke has more
58
explosives than
though.
me.
This might not be super zeroable for these runners.
Gak bakal zero kan?
That's a lot
nggak
of
bakal
damage that he took off
Serius
that
bakal
wall as
zero.
well. So especially with the rotten flesh heal, if we're gonna be down to 2 hearts landing on
Gonna
this
go for
tower,
it.
going for 90, it's scary. By no means is this a guaranteed 0 cycle.
6 bet, serius.
See if Duke can pull it off here. First bed looks pretty
Double bed
good.
needs to be so good. It's
Nam bet?
almost there. Are we gonna get
Na-
good damage
nam
off this?
bet?
We are.
That's good
Oh my
damage
goodness,
there.
and he air
Can he pull it
places
off?
the anchor.
Airplace anjing.
Wow.
Puts out the fire. Wow.
Pemain
Dude,
CPP
it's
senang
crazy.
itu
That was
melihatnya.
unbelievable. I was absolutely terrified. Can't pearl down. Has to boat down on 2.5 hearts. Incredible stuff from Duke. They clutch off that 0 with very low explosives.
Absolute
That's awkward.
cinema.
Sets it up great stuff from Duke.
Dia kayak gini aja. Place respawn anchor. This. Yang airplace Marlow itu. Gila. Itu CPS harus tinggi ya, nggak salah sih.
And he hits the air
3-0.
place to guarantee a good damage on the last anchor. If he just placed the anchor in the bed slot, it would have broke the crystal.
Masih ada nggak sih sampai buat top action? Nggak tahu, gue nggak ngurusin itu.
And not break the crystal. The anchor being 1 block closer will blow up that crystal. So he hits the air place.
Beda semenit.
Max damage last acre to make sure that dragon's dead. He only needed like 15-20 damage, but it's just, you know, perfect mechanics. And he gets that seed down, bring it back, and he just couldn't hit the nav in time. Rio.
We do have a 3-0. How are you feeling for next weekend? How are you feeling after this? After your win here?
3-0 felt good. I don't know. I was like kind of shaky, low-key. I woke up
Ya
this
kali main
morning and I
KPL
was
lu
just like
nggak tahu
so
main
tired
KPL.
and like
Kagak, gua
my
bukan
hands were
pemain
freezing
Texan.
cold and I was like, wow, I might just like choke on everything.
Airplace
And like,
nggak bisa
I don't
gua.
know if you guys noticed this, but on the first seed, my crafting was like so slow on the island. It took me like 3
Yeah.
tries to make the axe, and I was like, oh my god, like this is just gonna be a disaster. But I feel like after that, I kind of locked in and like pulled it together.
And did you know that you missed?
Bisa
I mean, you
pakai
probably
ini
don't know
sih.
this, but you missed 4 bread in that last seed. Were you
Yeah.
aware? Oh, you did
I, like-
know. Okay.
Yeah, I looted the chest, and then after I was already swimming up, my like brain realized like, wait, there's some wheat in there, but I was just like, whatever, like
It's okay.
I only saw a tiny bit, and I was
Buat
like, we
CPS
already
tinggi.
have
Harusnya iya dong.
50 rotten flesh or whatever, like
Kalau CPS
I'm not
tinggi sih
going
nggak.
back for that, you know. That could be the 2 seconds that loses the match. That was actually like, it was scary.
Yeah,
No,
it really came
it-
down to
Tidak. Ini mana ini?
the post blind splits, and maybe it just is your playoffs and your ranked experience in general. But if you look at the splits on those seeds, like is literally just the post blind. Like every split, like you said, he's just keeping
Yeah.
up so much.
Oh, ini
pace,
kita start ya.
ahead in the Nether against you on the first 2 seeds, and was really close on the third seed. He just sort of botched the 2x1. But your post blinds were just lights out. Who cares? PB, that's important. First login day, yeah, sure, who cares? But if you look at every top runner, it's all basically the same day. It's like when Ranked came out, everyone checked it out. You know, maybe you didn't play for a while, but you at least downloaded the mod, clicked around with it, saw what the hype was about. Everyone's doing that.
Yeah.
So it's like, I think at this point, it's like 930 days, 940 days. You click on EDCR's name, Nerdy, it says 300.
Yep.
He played his first ranked game less than a year ago. And he's the 1 seed.
And I want
Fuck
to
intermission.
say this.
Nah, ako na langsung nonton yang ini. Fuck intermission.
Nerdy, welcome back. Chat, welcome back. We are here.
Kenapa sih harus ada intermission? Gue masih nggak ngerti dah.
EDCR versus V-Strid.
Top 1
Again, like I said, maybe
Pengkat
the most
melawan
exciting match of the day.
top
Nerdy,
berapa ini?
what are your predictions? What are your thoughts? How's EDCR's first playoffs experience going to go?
You know, I don't
Ini
remember
turnamen
what I
pertamanya
said.
dia
I need to
sih.
make sure I'm consistent. I think I said 3-1 was my prediction. I have this somewhere. If I'm wrong, I'm
Is
sure
it not just on your whiteboard?
I erased it off my whiteboard, but I should have kept it. I'm sorry. But I'll stick to whatever I said. I think I had EDCR going through. I think it was 3-1. I think I had 3-1, maybe 3-2, but I'm pretty sure I had 3-1 if I remember right. So that's gonna be my prediction going with this. But I'm willing to change it if I said something else. I can't be like, oh, it was 3-1 and also say it was 3-0, and then if I said it was you know, just go whichever one was true. I can't go like that. I got to be consistent with my
Masuk
predictions.
ke
You know what I'm
Picture,
saying?
we have a picture in chat. You predicted
Sabi gue mau nulit ini
the
dulu sih.
concept, but he's 4 is the problem.
Berdasarkan ke time V-Strid lebih bagus.
Crazy. Yeah, look at these stats. I mean,
the numbers are too big.
the numbers are huge.
Pengkat
For both these
average-nya
shows. I mean, this is crazy. I mean,
955.
they've played against each other
Menang
over 100 times.
69.
And ECR is a significant
64% winnya. Peak elo-nya 2491.
almost exactly 2 and 3
Yeah.
over V-Strid in the
Oh, top 3 dia.
in the 1v1. How do you play
ECDR nggak ada yang ke
2,500 games in a
PB.
season? Like,
Apa
that
PB
is
Undaunted?
crazy. That is just insane.
Yeah.
Dia main
No,
rank
that's
ketua
crazy. I
anjir.
will say, I mean, I was gonna say look how many games EDCR's played, but V-Strid low key mogging him in that way. He's got more reps, but I don't know.
Dia
I
top
feel like
1
EDCR
season
is
8.
learning so fast. And the other thing I was gonna bring up, right? We said, for example, that EDCR already has more matches than Silver, which is a crazy stat.
But the win rate there,
953 1-0
What I
10
noticed,
menit
yeah,
rata-rata.
100%. I mean, he's holding that win rate. And the other thing is important to note is, right, he is the number one seed. There's no
Lebih banyak
possible,
ECDR sih.
like, easy matches that he can get with being that high of elo. So maintaining that win rate, I think, is very, very impressive.
EDCR kok ECDR sih.
it's not the fastest average like compared to we saw Doog having a like sub 940 or sub 930 almost.
Oke.
Lives actually go to the 5th match. You know what I mean?
BT
It's called best of 5.
keduanya Ruin Photo sama BT
So,
bakal
banning
main
a
dasar
Ruin
tempo.
Portal, I think makes sense. We got a BT ban there from EDCR. A little bit interesting. I wonder what's up with that. But maybe wanting to play this sort of slower, the slower seeds. I'm a big hater of. Those are my 2 favorite seed types they just banned. But it's okay. It's fine. We'll see. Maybe we'll see.
Gue ngerti kenapa harus
some
ada
interesting,
intermission buat ganti
village
overlay-nya. Overlay
or
OBS
in this
aja.
case,
Ya
Temple
sih nggak tahu dah.
I've played 100 games against each other in the regular season. Like this is a maybe the only player card situation, like stat situation that we ever really could have where you could just make the stats off of just them playing each other.
Update sama terus
And,
top
like, it
tier
would
bagus
be
nggak?
enough of a sample size to like matter.
Enggak.
Like they played
Update
more
lebih
games
penting.
against each other than Hacks played all season last season.
Kecuali musuh lo egonya
The
tinggi.
sample size for EDCR versus V-Strid
Kalau musuh lo egonya tinggi harus
would be
mainin mau
more
nggak mau.
significant than what we put on Hax's card.
Yeah.
Well, we put the wrong stats on Hax's card.
Kalau nggak salah,
it'd
average
be
gue
more
berapa ya?
significant anyways, but you know what I
Mau tahu average gue berapa? 14 menitan. 14 menitan. Hitungannya masih bagus lah. Kalau CDR-nya, average-nya 930. Impium 933. Israel 10 menit. Ya. Oh, gue top 3 nih. Clement average-nya 12 menit. Cutter average-nya 11 menit. Kayaknya gue udah yang paling rendah di Diamond. Ya, di Diamond gue doang yang rendah. Lagi gue top 1. Tadi gue start dulu, Cok. Mental gue main gini.
I mean, like, it's his first playoffs. I know he does a lot of coaching, a lot of like off game prep as well, like not exactly in the seed itself. Maybe there's way more to that decision than we think there is, right? I know a lot of like the seed pick fans, I mean, even I think it sometimes doesn't matter that much, right? Like, it's just the overworld.
Pohon biasa aja.
You do have to play the entire Nether and the entire end split to beat the game, but
sama loh ini playstyle.
Maybe EDCR has a big underlying reason they're banning the BT. No, we're in the 100%. Either way, 11 iron.
Okay, benar.
I did want to say, I think maybe I'm wrong here, but I feel like this first seed is going to be really telling. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, are we going to see the shakiness? Because if he wins this seed and it's looking clean, then I think there's no reason to think that that's going to change. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So I feel like this seed is what I think is the most important to gauge the mental of EDCR. We've already seen Vistrid in the past. We know Vistrid's a solid player. We've seen it in multiple playoffs. So we know that he's probably maybe more used to this situation, right? But
10, okay,
if EDCR can play well in this very first seed, I think that's exactly what he needs to carry the momentum going into this playoffs tournament.
Itu kayu nggak diambil.
Yeah, and I think he had a little bit of a shakier TNT situation with the gravel and the pressure plate, but the mechanics, TNT in
akhirnya
to insta break that block, and unfortunately it looks like he ghost watered or put a block over the water there, but using the TNT for the portal build is very innovative.
It's okay. Nyalanya
banyak. Because of that water bucket mistake, Vistrid's going to be in the Nether first. I mean, barely.
Oh my god.
But he is. And Vistrid's down to 1 heart somehow. Didn't hit the boat clutch.
Apa terjadi?
Vistrid's going to be in the Nether first. I mean, barely.
Jatuh.
But he is. And Vistrid's down to 1 heart somehow. Didn't hit the boat clutch. Or I don't even know what happened because they got out of the boat on 1 heart. Was there a mob maybe?
Yeah, I was just totally looking at EDCR. I just didn't catch what happened to Vistrid there.
That's really bad because
makanan cuma itu loh.
Rotten flesh
yang mana healnya tuh setengah darah doang.
Treasure on 3 hearts, like that's so bad. Because treasures, the Bastion route where it's so easy
ada golden apple sih. Bisa bikin golden apple kalau mau.
And Vistrid's on 4 hearts, that's just gonna kill him. EDCR's on 8, we can like tank. Bam, crossbow shot. We tank the shot, but that's a gold block down.
Yeah,
I know he doesn't die, which is very important.
Bingung dia. Oke, pakai chest lumayan.
Breaking the chest, gonna throw a gold. I don't mind this pivot, but definitely some hesitation, definitely some shakiness, taking some damage.
Sama
look at that. The terrain there too. No crazy wandering pigs, but that could have been bad for these runners.
Yep, 100%.
Serius makan golden apple nggak bikin enchant? Serius makan golden apple?
Sorry, not gonna make them into gaps.
Gak bikin golden apple kok?
Kecepatan jatuh. So not like the best situation.
Belum ambil. Nah, sip.
To like
ada lava di sebelah ya.
Gap, but he's committing to eating both those apples for the slight fast heal advantage they're going to give over
Dahnya sampai sama sih.
As Vistrid has pretty much recovered from the 1 heart situation on the way to the Bastion. I don't think it's taken any stray damage. Maybe 1 hit so far in this treasure. So Vistrid's been slowly healing up, slowly bringing back from that early mistake.
Yeah, and absolutely. And I think we definitely see some maybe turning nerves from both these runners so far. A little bit of shakiness. But I will say,
Obsidian 6.
Right? Both in very dicey situations.
Jangan bilang 1 gol itu bakal untukkan Obsidian.
And so,
wow, I'm impressed. This is interesting. There's just no way. Okay, we have 17. Like, well, let's just get 14 obby from trades, maybe. Like, I was saying, it could be very interesting. Are we going to play home portal? Are we going to try to go down for 20? Only 6 obby from the chests, but having 17 and dropping a couple spare gold blocks, I think we're just going to get to 20 anyways.
Harusnya
19.
It looks like
for Vistrid, EDCR Lava Pearl.
Aman dia.
Does EDCR have 20? Like, I don't know how Vistrid could have.
No, he doesn't. He left on 17.
No.
I think he left on 17, and he takes a death. Oh no, and that's a disaster. A
Minus
disastrous
4
first seed here
menit.
for EDCR. Taking a death there. I didn't mind the play to go for 17 obby, but obviously that is not what you like to see. And just a slight movement, you know, it comes down to the food situation, just not able to heal up fast enough. And taking a little bit of fall damage there.
It's the first seed of the whole day that anyone's died on, right? What seed are we on? Seed 11? Like, no one has unintentionally died at all so far today, and now the one seed,
Minus 4 menit,
right?
Cok.
Is it the playoff nerves? Is it just the stress of the whole situation?
Iya sih kalau main turnamen tuh emang
I
getar
think
sih.
it is
Oke, chill.
Like, having your, how do I phrase this?
Chill.
Having your first playoffs be against Dugile when you're like the 15 seed or whatever, like I don't know exactly. I'm pretty sure it was Keenan's first playoffs, but I'm not sure what seed he was. But I feel like there's just less. There's less.
Dia harus main cepat sih, harus main agresif sih.
Right? Like, you're not expected to win. Like, that's how the seeding works, right? Like, you're expected.
Dia harus main agresif sih,
because you're the one seed. Having all that pressure on you in your first ever playoffs, like, it has to take a toll. I don't know how it feels. I mean, Infume does, and we saw how that worked out for him last season, losing to Retropog in round 1. EDCR now is looking like he's going to be one seed down against Vistrid.
Kalau Vistrid blunder. Masa dia nggak ada blunder, aman dia dari dia.
Has to close the seed out. I will say, still, he's on 3.5 hearts. Like,
dia jangan blunder, so seingat gua.
It's not totally game over here for EDCR yet. And I like to see that he, you know, quickly reset, and hopefully his mental is good.
20 obsidian. Jasnya 20 obsidian itu aja. Vistrid juga ada makan, bisa bikin golden apple sih itu Vistrid.
Is kind of a risky player, right? I've seen him die in ranked matches, and so it is sort of
dia benar bikin golden apple.
Maybe he's not used to this playoffs format where you really don't want to play risky. Maybe he's kind of having to adjust a little bit there and get used to this format in that sense, and not just the nerves, but I guess what I'd say is,
I feel like this has to be nerves. Like, he fell off.
I think so. I think so.
I feel like that's just not.
Here's what I'll say.
Aman, dia ada golden apple.
I think we've seen multiple.
Dia makanan tipis, golden apple ada.
Every single player has died. Every single player has had that. I think
what
really
ini?
separates the good players from the great is the ability to bounce back mentally. I think, and so
look at
if he can bounce back from this, that's what I want to see. You know what I mean? Maybe not this seed, but moving forward, I think that's going to be the question.
I don't think it is this seed. More mistakes in this treasure here, messing up the building, and he's dropped his pickaxe into the hole. Just all this micro stuff that you don't see go wrong when you watch EDCR play on the ladder. He misses his gold throw as well. In the last 20 seconds, I saw 5 micro mistakes that he probably could play ranked for 8 hours in an entire day and not make those mistakes combined throughout the whole day.
Iya sih, itu turnamen pertama dia sih,
he's made
next time turnamen pertama.
Already. It has to be the nerves. It just has to be. I don't know 100%. what else you chalk it up to. As Vistrid is in the stronghold now. And we haven't been talking much about Vistrid because
ujung kanannya tuh.
There's just not
kanan, sip, lurus, turun ke bawah. Nah, itu dia.
You do get the information on the match relay, like you'll see in the top right, it says EDCR entered Bastion. So you know when you're in Vistrid
situation,
like,
semua sitnya?
for 30-40 seconds,
sengaja kah?
EDCR's not in the fort. You're in the fort for a minute, EDCR's not in the fort.
Oh, golden apple lagi, gak dimakan kah?
It doesn't tell you that they died, but you can piece it together, like, why would he not be in the fort if he didn't die? So Vistrid's been able to play this seed safer than he usually would, right? Knowing that the pressure is not in
there,
so has cleaned up the fort and the post spawn split, and now heading for the 0 cycle.
Big Dragon.
59 with a gold pick. We have 9 explosives.
He's gonna go for the 0.
Is gonna go for it.
Let's see here.
Setup.
I mean, you have 9 explosives. I feel like you have to. Maybe if it was a harder situation, you wouldn't. But like, if you get a max perch, like that's. Okay, well, it can fly at 90, but I think you have to go for the 0. Like, max perch is 3 minutes. Like, you can play fort to finish in 3 minutes if the rates are good. You get good strays. Like, you do have to go. It's.
Ini sih dia bisa comeback sih. Kalau naganya nggak turun sama 3 menit. EDCR kok EDCR.
Rods, but it could be close if Vistrid gets a max perch. Very possible.
See here. Yeah, EDCR just trying to play through the seed. I think it's just going to be, can he bounce back from this one? Assuming Vistrid takes the win here. that's going to be the question, right? I mean, like we've said before, people have died, people have lost seeds, but I think it's not about any individual seed. It's about an entire series, right? And so if you're rooting for EDCR, it's not over whatsoever for him.
And I mean, he has the skill to make it happen in the regular season. Like we saw, he has a 67% win rate against Vistra when they're just playing on ladder.
Bahasa apa sih enak banget tinggal ketik
Even
LA.
then, there's 100 seeds, right? Like Vistra won 34 of them that they played. Probably a couple of them looked like this, right? Where EDCR died early, Vistra played it out. There are probably a couple that look like this the other way as well, where Vistra died early and EDCR was just able to run away with the seeds. So it's something that just happens.
Dan
But you
turun,
don't want it to happen in seed 1 of your playoff specified. And not only that, but like you said, you want to make sure that that can't continue happening in seed 2 and in seed 3 and in seed 4 potentially. Like you want to be able to get to that seed 4. You want to be able to get to that seed 5 if you need it. But Vistra,
with that 10-25 there for Vistra taking seed 1 against EDCR, potential for our first maybe upset of the day, but we'll have to see how this one pans out. Yeah.
Well,
I mean,
technically, Hacks beating Rannick was an upset if you're going by the seeding.
Okay. I guess that's fair.
I guess.
3 menit. Oh iya, itu katanya tadi mati sih.
Where the guy who was gotten top 3 5 playoffs in a row can be in the bottom half of the seeding, then yes, that was an upset.
Masuknya sama 0-0.
But I know what you mean. And
Tidak mati sih ya sih.
Like I don't know. I mean, maybe it's still gonna be.
Lanjut set kedua.
Shipwreck will be kind and give lots.
Shipwreck.
Yeah, it definitely adds to the nerves, right? If you have 5 rotten flesh versus 10 bread, right? Like you know, because these runners know they're the best of the best. They know that like the rotten flesh isn't going to heal them fast enough. That every half a heart that they take is going to be more and more impactful because it's harder to get those hearts back quickly when you need them, and that is why EDCR died, as he took fall damage off of slipping off of a pearl at the fort. If he had bread, if he had even maybe 1 gap from the temple, he's able to eat that, heal up faster, and not die in that seed. And it potentially goes very, very different way, right? He's completely in it if he doesn't die there. Unfortunately, that 4 or 5 minute mistake that he took from the death was too much. But Nerdy, we're in a new seed.
Ooh.
Oh wow, there's 15 carrots. The Shipwreck had to show me up. I'm sorry for disrespecting you, Mr. Shipwreck.
Kenapa?
Look at this
Kenapa
play
di bawah?
from EDCR.
Kenapa di bawah?
Oh, interesting.
I don't expect him to commit to the Shipwreck. It's very ballsy if he commits to it here, considering you can make shears. Wow, is he committing to the Shipwreck?
Lu nggak ada dapat blok banyak loh.
What is happening?
I respect the creativity here for sure.
Did we see the ravine on the way?
Lu nggak ada dapat banyak blok
I don't know. This is a crazy situation. He's gonna have no blocks. He's not even gonna have wood. Like we're gonna have no blocks. He is. He's committing to it. Where is the ravine?
Oh my god, serius nih.
Is it farther? Not like directly further from the Shipwreck, but it is the same way if this is the real ravine.
Di comeback sih, nggak usah.
Not sure if there's any other ones closer.
Gak tau lah, lihat tendanya deh. Kalau tendanya deket, aman.
I mean, it's just a full. You're just taking a full gamble. He's entering the Nether with 24 blocks.
Udah, masuk ke bawah.
The flint rates are bad, so
masuk ke bawah nggak sih? Masuk ke bawah nggak sih? No.
So this is helping him out as well.
Karena banyak yang langsung
38 blocks, but this is just such a high risk play. And now, like you look at Vistrad's situation, just now hitting the ravine. So
pintunya nggak ada.
He loses the door.
Wow, how's it gonna go here?
See if he can clutch this up. And oh no, he's messing up again.
He's not committing to an L as well. He's committing to 1 door 2x1.
Di comeback lo.
Able to make it work. Playing a little bit sketchy there, but he is able to get in.
Oh,
but it's not that much faster. It's not that much faster.
Vistrad's portal's pretty scuffed. Vistrad's portal is pretty scuffed here. It's going to be significantly faster.
Dia butuh blok sih itu dia.
I thought that he was going to. Okay, I'm sorry.
Ini perbedaan
The
harusnya.
point I'm making is that we're going to have to see if this block situation will be an advantage for Vstrad entering with 53.
Not too much. EDCR did get to the treasure with barely enough blocks, so not the biggest punish, but maybe is playing just a little bit slower. than normal because of the low blocks. Like he did have to get the soul soil into his inventory. He did have to be a little more
20
intentional
lumayan lah.
with the block
Berarti dia
clutching
punya
than
6
with
bed.
37 leaves. But
Oke lah.
it's not as big of a punish as
Oke,
it could
5
have
bed.
been. The low block early enter play did
5
work
bed.
out for him.
Dia punya 5 bed
Big
sekarang.
risk to take, Nerdy, especially when you're 0-1 down in the best of 5. But it paid off.
What the fuck happened?
He has
Not
no
getting a lot of
pigs.
pigs, though. He has
Yeah,
2.
I don't know where they are.
EDCR piglinnya nggak ada.
Beast right here.
Did a gas hit them? I don't know where
Kayaknya gas deh.
Vstrid's pigs are. There are Vstrid's pigs.
Yeah, Vstrid has
EDCR's
pigs.
pigs by the gas.
Kalau satu turunan resistant, ya elah
Are they
2
here?
piglin.
No. Where
What?
are they?
Hah?
What?
Karena gas sih.
He
Dah,
just has 2 pigs.
dia cuma punya 2 pig.
Wow. I don't even know where they went.
I don't know either. I saw some
Karena gas,
fall
karena
off
gas
while
itu,
he was,
karena
like,
gas
running
itu.
up, but like maybe I thought there was only 1. And honestly, I
Turunan
thought
ada distance tadi.
I think they just all went to go kill the
Beda angle
gas,
gitu.
right? Like if a gas
Ya, gua
direct
nyoba
hit
yang
the
letak
pig
di
one,
atas
they're just
vertikal
gonna
itu.
aggro on it.
Apa?
And
Monitor
crazy.
vertikal, gua letak di atas.
It has to be the gas. I mean, he 2RD'd on the treasure to unload the gas when he was mining the gold, and then he upped his render as he was like as soon as he jumped, they did that little mini parkour to start aggroing. And I mean, this is just this might just be the seed. Like I hate to call it this early, but
Karena gas nggak sih itu?
I don't
Yes, it's
know.
crazy time loss.
He has like 3 pigs trading. This is gonna take minutes.
Yeah.
I don't know
it's
what
very
he's supposed to
concerning.
do. Yeah, he has
Hopefully he gets
84.
lucky, I guess,
Oh,
He's leaving
10
right now. He's
10
leaving so
obsidian.
early, He's leaving faster. But what is
Wow.
the gear situation? This is the big
19
difference. He has
obsidian.
13
13
pearls.
pearls. Yeah, 13 pearls.
13 enter. Ya, dia kalah ini mah.
Wow. I mean, that's going to be really tough. I mean, I think he's
Is he
just playing for the high roll
overlapping?
here.
Is he gonna go back?
Iya sih, harusnya dia bakal balik nggak sih?
Is he must be going back, right? Like
Ender
this is
pearl?
you just kind of have
Nggak
to
di ender
come
pearl?
into the play. Did you can't even really
Yeah.
pearl hang to the pearls because you have to set that up so deliberately. If you pearl hang, the pigs
Yeah.
don't trade because they're unloaded. So he has to
Oh, nggak
pearl
bisa ya?
back. I mean, we do have 10 carrots. He's
Ada
been eating
makanan
some of them
juga.
instead of the bread, which is an interesting decision. But
Sumpah dari tadi
we do have
gas
enough
Do you
mulu.
to
like
make
this play? What do you
work.
think of this play? I don't know. It's a weird play, but it's kind of interesting. I kind of like
Top
it.
1 loh by the way.
mean,
Karena
obviously,
turnamen
I think
pertama sih.
Maybe I would like to have seen him left earlier. I'm not entirely
5,
sure what
oke,
he was
sip.
waiting for. I think he was waiting for a fire res because he has no fire res right now. I think
yeah,
he was just
yeah.
waiting for 1 fire res to
6
go.
bed, 1
I
eksplosif,
think it's
6
just
bed
like a
doang.
completely terrible situation that he's in. I think it's the best recovery in the
2
moment,
bed doang
right?
dia
Because
punya.
who knows how
Gimana,
long it
Jay?
takes for the next pearl trade? Who knows how long
Udah,
it takes to
udah.
get enough beds to 0, right? And like even if he gets 1 extra pearl trade, is that
Balik lagi dia.
4 pearls? And then what? Like you still have to wait, right? Because you don't want to like you know how far away the stronghold is, right? Like you almost need 2 extra pearl trades. How long is that going to be? But he's going back to the bastion now as Vstrid's on 7 rods. And Nerdy, I think the biggest
2, 3, oke langsung
thing
aja dulu.
here that could make the difference is these are wildly different blind locations and stronghold locations for both
Absolutely.
of these runners.
Berarti beda stronghold ini ya.
So
And so-
EDCR, while he's behind,
Parket
could be
nggak bakal
very
bisa,
ahead
turnamen nggak bisa
if the
dimatiin
stronghold works
tombolnya.
out for him.
Yeah, you just get a good stronghold, or Vistra gets a really bad stronghold, and I mean they are blinding at like the
1,3.
same time. So I don't know. I mean,
Oke, dia
I feel
tinggalin
like
A ya.
EDCR is handling this exceptionally well. I mean, this is a
Ini
absolute.
kalau masuk
The
stronghold
problem
bareng
is
sih
he has
GG sih.
no
situation.
pearls still. So he is I think he's gonna send a pearl hang here and then we're
No?
just looking for terrain. He still only has 10 pearls. He still only has 10 pearls. He needs to wait
10
for another
pearl.
pearl trade. You can't leave right now, and you picked up all
Serius?
the gold.
13
He's just gonna leave. He's
Going?
not waiting for another pearl trade. He's committing to no
Okay.
0. Presumably, I mean,
Dia nggak
unless
bisa
it's a 2
zero
or
ini.
3 or something. He picked up all the gold, leaving off the trades and just going.
EDCR nggak bisa 0
As
dah itu aja.
Vstrid's in his stronghold, different strongholds. These are different coordinates.
Okay.
But Vstrid got a great spike here down mid. We'll see how he handles this situation.
Oh.
But there it is already, perfectly down mid.
2i, but
Tuh ay.
different strongholds, so it doesn't even matter for EDCR.
Gadget nggak bakal
Yeah,
bisa.
I mean, that's
58
So,
lagi.
I mean, we saw Vistrid not hit the 0 on last seed, but didn't necessarily need
No,
to push high height.
gagal.
But Vistrid misses the pearl.
Bisa
clip.
ka? Sa setup
So-
masih bisa sih.
Potentially can't hit the 0 at all. Still gonna go
Gak
for
bisa,
it.
oke sip.
No.
One cycle. Langsung
But
itu halbo.
what can EDCR do, Nerdy? He has 13 pearls. It is back with a pearl clip, so you need 4 pearls,
4.
like 3, I guess, to get there. Like 4 with speed.
Turnamen
3 normally.
pertamanya. Ya, ini turnamen pertamanya.
He's not even in the Stronghold yet.
Turnamen kemarin dia belum ikut turnamen
the
sebelumnya.
RNG is still a factor.
Gak tau udah kenapa tuh.
So hard for EDCR to have a winning line in this seed. But it is there. It is there.
We'll have to see here. Building the portal now, going to be entering the stronghold. Hopefully it's not a bad stronghold. That would be a disaster.
With the snap for V-Strid.
Naganya turun, cuk.
And Dragon Breath
That
in the
should
way,
be
but
game.
too high. Yeah, I mean, V-Strid has 8 explosives, I think.
Ya udah,
Very
menang.
shaky one cycle.
84.
But it's
have it.
enough.
852.
And EDCR, it really is just the gas. I wonder if that was ever on the screen, like the fireball hitting. Like maybe we'll get to throw it over to Fulham and see, but that has to be what it was.
2-0.
And
0-2.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
It's a situation that, like, how do you?
Padahal dia lebih
recover?
unggul.
Like, what do you even do in that situation when you have 2 piglets? I think he played it pretty
I
well.
think he played it well. I agree. I mean, that's what I was going to say.
Beda.
I think he did what he could.
Oh, beda 6 detik loh.
Yeah, I mean, he left early from the
Kalau
last
dia
game,
piglinnya banyak
overlapped
menang
it,
tadi dia.
Didn't get lucky with the pearls. I mean, I don't mean to be that guy, but I think that's just kind of unlucky. I don't know. That's my opinion. I
Kalau
think that's
dia kalau dia tadi piglinnya banyak menang sih. Udah itu aja.
Go back.
Apa?
Cause mishaps.
Berawat.
5 to
Langsung
go.
match sebelumnya.
V-Strid is 2 seeds to the
play going for the ship. Like,
Dia
that
ikut
was a
turnamen?
little dicey.
Enggak.
But other than that, I feel like
Kan top 15 ini.
I feel like he played well. It was a hard situation, and I feel like he played well.
Apa sih sebutannya? Random seed atau set seed? Ini set seed. Bukan set seed sih. Random seed. Tapi lu tuh kalau mainnya bagus bisa masuk di bawah 2 menit. Jadi kayak seed bagus kalau lu main di random seed. Udah itu aja. Seed paling bagus kalau lu mainnya random seed.
I don't know. Maybe
Udah
I'm
dipilter
crazy.
intinya.
I know he's down 2-0 right now. I mean, obviously, if he in this game.
Rate over. It
Top
just
berapa?
needs to show up today and the moment.
Berapa ya, bro? 190. Dari nggak tahu ya ini kelihatan tuh kagak ya. 190 gua. Sebelum season sebelumnya gua 300, tapi diamond juga gua. Sama lagi yellow-nya, beda 10. Peak kilo gua 1601. Sekarang Asbi top. Gila banget sama grinding ya.
Moment. We just need a normal thing to happen. No crazy situations. Desert Village. No Toolsmith.
Pengen
They
tapi
make it
perlahan.
I just see the blacks
Aku nggak mau
here
main
in
24
front of
jam.
our
I will say,
screens.
V-Strid notably never seed changes. So, you know, this could be a situation where V-Strid's had a lot of reps on these kind of seeds where people send seed changes. But shouldn't be too weird of a seed. It is a playoff seed at the end of the day, so we will have to see. Solid amount of iron. Gonna be able to
Lu
craft
kayak main ini lah,
shovel
kayak
as well as,
main apa tuh?
Wow, it's interesting that
Go
ECR grabs 3 stone instead of 4. I think you make shears here. And you
Kayak
don't make the shovel.
main
And you make
apa
a
ya
stone
namanya?
shovel, but he's only
Apa
grabbed 3,
namanya?
V-Strid's grabbed 4,
Apa
and they're
namanya?
heading to different
Kayak
trees
main game
right
ranked
now.
lah.
I think
Kayak
that's
main
interesting.
ML.
Because I just
Lu
I
kalau
just
main
assumed
mulu
he was
pasti
making a
pusing.
shovel just because he only grabbed 3, but I don't know. We'll have to see. If that
Gua
was
kan hitungan jarang main kan.
Maybe he could bed for explosives, or he could. Sorry,
He
could
is. So
bed
he did realize maybe we're just
Sumpah
gonna make a
Village ngebosenin cowok, playstyle-nya males gue main
the rates
Village.
are normal, but definitely just forgot to oh my god, he was about to make doors, but stops himself from the doors. Does make the wood shovel. Gonna grab a second tree
Main
here.
village
V-Strip grabbing a second tree
ngebosenin,
for
kok
himself
bisa
as
ya?
well.
Tak
But
main
where's
village
the
ya?
lava pool and where's the gravel? V-Strip up on the gravel situation at least. And maybe just
Will
a
say.
little bit more routing, like micro decisions.
Oh,
For
main 100
V-Shred.
jam.
Wow, I stumbled on that.
Ah.
Sequence. I feel like
It's
V-Shred's
okay, it's
routed
okay.
this a little better, but neither runner, or no, lava pool on the screen.
Lavanya di
V-Shred here,
mana?
so maybe V-Shred routing, the gravel first,
Beda
trees
Rafa.
later, or like gravel sort of on the way. Seems like V-Shred played this overworld just a bit better. And already, like you said, it could just be the lack of siege engine, right? Like maybe a lot of runners don't want to play these sort of desert villages with no close
Gue kayaknya mau
troops,
belajar
right?
bikin
If you
portal
don't
yang
spawn on a tree, you might just rip it. EDCR messing up his portal a little bit too.
aman.
Yeah, I will say there's a lot of
Beda
shakiness, a lot of hesitation, a
8
lot of
detik.
little micro mistakes from EDCR, and that's not good. I'm worried that maybe the nerves.
Ya lihat nanti kalau
catching
itu
up to
apa
him a little bit here.
sebeda apa gue kalau main
Gotta go
100
over
jam.
these hoglins as well. This is just another one of
Yang
those
hoki
situations.
banget dah.
Like, he handled it fine, but now he's
Jangan tuh,
down
what?
14 blocks.
Why turun?
And I think a piglin up there
I mean,
as well
okay lah,
made
naman.
him want to boat down here instead of
Tuh kan?
committing to bridging on the side. So just these small little micro things that like EDCR doesn't need to get lucky. He hasn't had it normal.
Why
in
are you
these last
mining?
couple seasons. It hasn't been
He's been getting
normal.
unlucky compared to
Yeah.
V-Strid is the important thing, and it's a little bit too bad. But I will say I am noticing a lot of little micro mistakes. So definitely those things adding up as well for EDCR. I wonder if
Dan
Taking it slow on the bridge here, but a
Man.
little too slow, gets hit there.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit of an overcompensation.
udah termasuk
on the
game kompetitif.
risk-reward
Iya, udah ada turnamennya.
balance there, but he doesn't get hit off. He's all good right now. Mining the gap here in between the ramparts to get the piglins
Nah kan
onto
turnamen
the
hitungannya.
trading hole. On V-Strid, wow, that could have been really bad. Crossbow pig falls in the hole for V-Strid. If that was a sword pig, I think V-Strid would have died. But
Yeah,
crossbow pig,
100%.
unfortunately, in that 1v1, doesn't have what it takes. I think it dropped the crossbow as well, which is funny.
nice. Maybe we can use that during the zero, which would be kind of cool. Oh man, but EDCR as well.
Same thing happens to
Exact
EDCR.
same thing.
Also
Windows
a
button,
crossbow
maybe.
pig. Maybe
Wow.
just this upper crimson terrain has brought a couple pigs up.
Oh,
But at
so,
least
yeah.
it happens to both of them. One thing that, well, EDCR can't even have one thing, I guess. Like that's
Yeah,
something
yeah.
unlucky that
I was
happened to
gonna say.
EDCR, and of course it has to happen to EDCR as well. Like, of course.
Regardless, we have checking the chest here on 9 Obby. So I don't know if they saw the.
Gue
4.
kalau
It's gonna
ini
be
cuma
interesting.
fokus satu
Maybe-
penonton aja, gue bingung
on
Cok.
the
Mau nonton yang
wide.
mana.
I feel like it was very visible.
Tau cepet.
V-Strid should have seen it as well. But we'll see. 20 Obby are ready from the trades. Only 16 pearls.
Dia ada 2
And
bed
notably,
si
V-Strid didn't grab a
EDCR.
bed from the village. EDCR has 2. So V-Strid's going to have to pre-craft this blaze bed. And
Bikin-
that's not a big deal.
bikin
But the
iron,
string
okay.
situation might be a big deal. Open your inventory one more time.
Udah,
It
udah.
wasn't-
I think he just got a bunch
leave.
of string, as you said. that.
Barengan
There's a
leave-nya.
stack of
You're wrong.
64 at
Yeah.
least. Yeah, so I think we're
I
fine.
think that's what. It's okay though. I think you
Yeah.
were right. I think it was like literally as you were saying it. He got
Okay.
the
It was
so
20 and then it was 8.
And definitely EDCR lebih
it's okay,
bagus.
though. It's okay.
But look at this. EDCR is
yeah,
throwing better
EDCR 's calm
pearls.
down.
They left the same way, but EDCR taking higher terrain.
Gue fokus ke EDCR.
V-Strid some lava pearls on lower terrain, and finally.
Terus sama
doesn't
di
even
ini
matter, though.
barengan.
There we go. V-Strid gets a
Dah, blok aja,
skeleton.
blok aja.
Negative stray finally. Not
Oke,
on the side of
si Pistol
EDCR.
nggak ngeblok.
He's able to play both these
Wow.
spawners aggressively. V-Strid has to slow down a little bit for that skeleton, and now
Double bet.
EDCR in the lead.
Oh.
Is the luck turning around finally?
Yeah, I mean, I just want to see an even match. You know what I'm saying? I don't
I know.
want EDCR to. I don't want EDCR to have an advantage, but I want it to be
Kebanyakan
even, you know,
kok
yeah.
3-0,
but anyway, it's
man.
okay. This match has been a lot more, let's say, fair than the previous.
The seed specifically, yeah. Nothing. No.
Oh yeah,
gas.
sorry. The seed is what I meant.
Both runners had almost 10 pigs in their bastion, maybe even more. It wasn't a seed decided by the bastion.
Some strays
Duo
here.
eye,
I
oke.
know, another
Sisa
thing.
semenit lagi. Buat para
Only 2
sistem.
rods though. I think the rates are bad. There's 4 strays for V-Strid. Are we gonna get the rod from this 4th guy though? If it drops, no. Have to fall down here. Little bit of shakiness on the movement, but we have 15 breaths,
Dah,
so
sisa semenit.
this micro damage really
Tinggal bikin
doesn't
portal aja.
matter as long as we're not dying, which we aren't. And yeah, no, V-Strid has 30 wool.
Oh, ada
worth
3
of,
blaze rod sih si Pistol.
I swear we had like 6, and now we
No,
have
you're
30.
definitely right. You're definitely right. No, I know you're
Off
right.
of like the last 2 trades, ECR gets the 1-eye measure, and I think it broke. He has not went to go pick it up, so just need to wait on these blazes now. But he's double blaze bed of the spawner with the 2 beds from the village, so these rates are going to be pretty good here, basically as close to optimal as they can be. So I don't see how EDCR is not at least heading to the Stronghold first, if not will be in the Stronghold first. With
For the
this
first time as well.
Yeah.
Satu lagi.
I mean, maybe
No?
V-Street strays were
Yeah, lu
just
butuh
so
satu lagi.
good. EDCR is trying to play for a stray here right now. He does have a Pearl hung to cords, but he's playing for this 1 stray in the roof here.
Oke, sip.
There it
He
is.
gets the last rod, so he is leaving.
Let's
And
see.
look at this
Looks like
terrain. He's
getting ready
already
to go.
right here. Wow. Don't misplace, though. With the nerves. 20 obby exactly.
I
Nice.
spy.
Very clean.
Akhirnya
No
dia.
mish measures. That's good to see. Looking for
Wow,
the
that's a
spike.
big
Tengah.
spike everywhere. Wow.
Tengah.
Oh, yeah.
It's not what you
Oh,
want to see
enggak.
if you're EDCR. I
Tengah
always
nggak
hate
sih?
that feeling. You're
Tengah.
in the Stronghold first, you're like, okay, please be normal. Please just be big orange one direction. And then you have a massive spike everywhere. And what do you even do to
Tengah
fight
nggak sih?
through
Itu
this?
tengah.
He's trying so hard. Maybe he knows his overlap numbers.
Ya, bener kan tengah.
Definitely
Crazy
possible.
well, but he's
Oh,
not
no.
loving any direction here. And this is now situation where
Si Pisket juga
V-Shred
masuk
can bring this back.
itu tuh.
Because the
Masuk Stronghold dia.
Stronghold is effectively preemptiveless. I don't know. That's not the right way to say that.
I know what you mean. I think we know what you mean. The pie chart's not nearly as reliable as you'd like it to be.
Yes,
In this
too
Stronghold.
much interference. That's the word.
Boom.
Is V-Strid
Oh
heading the
my
right way? I
God.
think.
Oh.
Wow. V-Strid finds it
Huh?
immediately. Is this it
Sit,
for
sit.
EDCR?
It is not it for
Sit.
EDCR. Preemptiveless. I don't know. That's not the right way to say that.
Tengah.
I know what you mean. I think we know what you mean.
Bukan,
The
oke.
pie chart's not nearly as reliable as you'd like it to be.
Oh,
in
Yes,
this
atas.
too much interference.
Oh iya,
That's
tengah
the
tapi di
word.
atas.
Boom.
Is V-Strid heading the right way? I
Bener tadi di
think
tengah.
maybe.
Wow. V-Strid finds it immediately. Is this it for EDCR?
It is not it for EDCR. It was a
think
different
so.
downward staircase, and V-Strid just hits that nav,
Wah, GG.
and it's front cage.
Wah, udah GG.
Not the zero cycle you want to see
No.
if you're an EDCR fan, but V-Strid falls into the cage.
Aman,
So
aman,
if it
aman.
flies at 95 or flies at 90, V-Strid's committing to 90.
90.
So if it flies here,
Bisa
door
di
is
comeback sih
back
kalau
open for EDCR, but he has to find the portal room.
Will it
Does
fly?
it fly?
enggak
It
terbang.
doesn't fly yet, but it could fly mid-zero if it gets lower.
There it looks like it's
Two
going to be a
beds
good
there.
clean 0.
Not flying. Wow,
It's
nerdy.
3-0.
3-0 for our 1 seed. Not in the favor of the 1 seed. That's EDCR's playoffs life in Season 8 gone as soon as it started.
Baru nemu.
As he finds the portal room, unfortunately, it's too little too late. Even with a crystal skip here, it wouldn't be enough. V-Strid with a 3-0.
Oh my god.
Finishing out our
Shocker.
day. Wow.
Saya baru main MCSR nemu lawannya sama baru. Yang sama baru main atau apa? Yang ranked. Kalau lu baru main, harusnya diketemuin sama baru main. Intinya sebelum lu main ranked. Misalnya penuh baru main ranked nih. Dia bakal dimasukin ke pemain ini, pemain baru main. Pemain baru main juga. Kecuali ganti season, ya lu bakal ketemu sama pemain Emerald. Kalau belum nemu ranknya. Misal ganti season nih, misal rank lu Emerald. Ya dia bakal ini. Bakal lawan lu Emerald juga.
Is it not good to be the 1 seed? Like, I
Oh
don't
my
know.
god.
2 seasons in a row, man. It's crazy. I mean, I will say, I think obviously that 2nd seed you could chalk up to just RNG. The 3rd seed, definitely a little bit of an unlucky Stronghold, but you know, V-Strid did play it well. It's hard to say exactly how much of that comes down to luck versus skill, I'd say. But at the end of the day, V-Strid takes the win. It beats the 1 seed.
I mean, yeah, he lost a minute and a half on the Stronghold now over V-Strid, and it's just maybe the mineshaft spikes, right? Like, I'm not sure if Vistra got a crazy clean spike, because sometimes it really just does depend on where you're standing, where you're scanning, right? Like what exact vision cone you're picking up. Is there a mob in the way? Are you getting...
Jaganya end portal, iya. Ini EDCA menang pas nemu strongholdnya. Tapi dia nyari end portalnya nggak nemu-nemu. Yang mana itu yang bikin dia gagal.
Just the silverfish spawner, but
Nah,
whatever.
lawan bot. Masalahnya kalau lu mau lawan bot, lu harus donasi dulu ke modnya. $3 lah kalau salah. $3 berapa? 3 dikali 16 ya, intinya 30 ribuan lah. 40. Ya, dolar naik dari aja 40 ribu. Pajak 55 lah. Tambah pajak 55 ribu berarti. Nah, kalau lu mau ya update mulu dah.
Was Vstrid found that portal room first. It's just sometimes how it goes.
Aku menunggu mau main MCSI. Nggak tahu dah gue mau main atau kagak. Kalau lu mau main lawan bot, lu harus donasi. Mana sih ngecek? Masa ngecek? Ini. Main casual aja bisa kok. Intinya stone pickaxe lu udah bisa bikin private from $9 aja. $3. $3 itu 3 USD itu iya 50 ribu 60 ribu kalau ada itu pajak. Top 1 deh. Masa gue emang bisa ini main, kalau gue pusing sih. Enggak deh, gue gak minat sih main. Mana itu? Oh. Kan bisa gue main. Skill isunya. Speedrun ini jingle, habis itu ninja bot. Oke, pasang lagu kali ya, apa aduh salah. Animal Crossing. Main pakai jaket sulit juga, main pakai hoodie. Oh bisa ya main itu tangannya. Au. kepala gue lagi pusing, Cok. Oh, fuck you then. Ah. Saya lagi nggak bisa. Apa ya ini? Gua sarankan gue tidak main dulu sih. Au. Aduh, jauh-jauh kok. Gila, gue saingan nyentuh speedrun udah kaku aja. Salah. Oh, bridging aja lupa gue. Karena nggak jalan. Oh, ini cuma latihan. Ya lagi. Oh, bisa main sih. Paling besok mama. Sibal. Kapan sih kata salah? Itu buruk gak sih? Enggak lah. Ah. Lo serius? Yaelah. Start otomatis nggak perlu. Masa kan yang bikin mesin itu kan gua aja yang perlu memahami mesin gua sendiri. Ah. Lagi nggak bisa gue main berarti hari ini. Au. What the fuck? Botku mana lagi? Jadi untuk petanya mau dikali-kali atau gimana? Kayak nggak perlu deh. Ya aku main ini malas semua. Ah. Apa sih? Nah, nanti aja deh gue angkat, paling besok tuh boleh balik lagi. Enggak aja lagi migrain kepala gue. Lagi migrain gue. Pindahan ke Indra kali ya. Ya udah aku pindahin ke Indra. Ya kan. Lagi gak enak badan gua. Mau fix jam tidur juga kan buat subaton. Masa minggu ini subaton. Ya masa minggu ini subaton. Udah, adios. See you nanti. Kok ini live 6 jam. Dikatakan salah juga tidak sih. Dah. Ya, makanya gue mau tidur cepat sih. Oke guys, adios, sampai jumpa. Bye.